U.S. President Donald Trump has arrived in China for a visit likely to focus heavily on trade and tensions with North Korea. He has landed in Beijing, where Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping has a lavish reception planned for him. Earlier, in a speech to the South Korean parliament, Mr. Trump urged China to sever ties with North Korea. Mr. Trump is in China as part of a 5-nation tour of Asia. He has also visited Japan so far. Before his arrival, Mr. Trump piled praise on Mr. Xi, saying he was looking forward to meeting the Chinese president after his great political victory. Mr. Xi recently consolidated his power at a Chinese Communist Party Congress, a move analysts say will make him less likely to reach compromise with Mr. Trump. Despite his congratulations, there are tensions between the two men, with Mr. Trump having attacked China over its allegedly unfair trade practices. The U.S. president and his wife Melania are scheduled to visit the Forbidden City, for centuries the home of China's emperors, followed by afternoon tea. His arrival came just hours after his speech in the South Korean capital Seoul, in which he described North Korea as a hell that no person deserves. North Korea's nuclear weapons program has sparked international alarm, with Pyongyang carrying out its biggest nuclear test yet in September. In typically stark language, Mr. Trump warned the North, "Do not underestimate us. Do not try us." But there were hints though he might be open to a deal, telling the North, "We will offer you a path for a better future." Singling out Russia and China, he urged all responsible nations to isolate the North, and fully implement UN sanctions, downgrade diplomatic ties and sever trade and technology ties. "You cannot support, you cannot supply, you cannot accept," he said. China is North Korea's only major ally, but says it is committed to the UN sanctions and argues its leverage is overestimated.